Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn. I'm not sure what season this is going to be. It might be a 5, it might be a 4.5, but we're going to try something different. I'm going to, as you can see, split the map into 4 corners. Each corner is going to be for a specific purpose. In fact, let's take a quick look and see what these corners are going to be set up to be doing. Our first section will be the upper right-hand corner, which will be our resource center. Here we'll be making most of our food, our lumber for building everything that we need, along with probably a large dam so that we have a reservoir of water that we can pull from as we need to. Next, our upper left-hand corner is going to be our industrial complex. This is where we'll process most of our items and make our stuff that we use to make everything else on the map. Our next section is going to be the lower right-hand corner. This is going to be our residential and leisure zone. This is where our beavers are going to live, and this is where we're going to put all the well-being and various other things that go along with that at. In the lower left-hand corner is going to be our power zone. This is where we're going to be putting everything to power the industrial and the residential zones, along with all of the resources to keep the power zone running. Getting started, with those rules in mind, we might have to bend them occasionally to get resources from another section, clear out sections, and so forth, but we're going to try and stick with those rules. So, as you can see, we've got mods installed. We've got the beautiful 4-corner district center here, and we're going to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to grab this and we're going to build roads out so that we can get down here and get down to the water. We'll attach all this in. Not only do these lines serve as a nice reminder of where things go, but they're also going to be kind of useful roads for us. So let's see. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to take a water pump because we definitely need water. We'll drop it right there. Put a couple roads in there and we'll be good. And we are going to, let's go ahead and make a road all the way around our building. It just might help. I know they can pass right through the middle, but you know what? That looks really nice too. So we'll do that. We'll start there. Let's go ahead and get started. They can go ahead and put this up to 4 people. We're going to set this up for 20 hours. We're going to put down a couple of items here. Now, included in the mod is the one to make the districts go farther, because I just wanted to make sure the one district covered the entire map, and that's what we're going to do here. So, like I said earlier, this isn't the resource zone. This is the residential leisure zone. This is our zone for actually getting our resources, but we're going to have to make an exception here and there just to really get going. So let's cut all of these trees out of here. There we go. All of those are going out. We'll mark all of those because I'm sure we'll get to them eventually. Now that we've got that tree in, we need food. So let's grab a nice farmhouse, get that dropped in right here. We'll make a road. Maybe goes out this way like this. Do I want that there? I actually kind of feel like let's take this out of here. We'll redo that here real quick. I think I want you to be, let's go with here. And that'll give us a little bit more room around here. And here we'll go, we'll grab this out this way. Let's get some berry pickers set up here. And we'll get one set up over here for now. Gonna have to make a slight connection to this road here. There we go. So that'll get us started. And we'll go ahead and speed things up just a little bit. Let's get our storage in here. We'll get the small tanks. Oops, that's not the way I wanted it. There we go. We'll put this one back in here. We'll get this all set up. Let's plan for some crops here. Now we've got some carrots. We've also got a nice mod that adds pumpkins in here. So we're going to find a nice place for pumpkins here in a minute. Let's get our potatoes in here. There we go. That's a good start. They're getting going on some of this stuff here. Do they all have... Yep, they're all working on all of that. This one needs somebody in there. Let's get 2 people in here. Let's keep somebody in here. Actually, no. Let's set this to that. We'll set you to lower. There we go. And now, of course, we're going to need some way for our iron teeth to make some more beavers. So we'll get started on that too. That looks like a pretty good start. And since it is hard mode, we are going to want to definitely trap in some water just as soon as we can. So we'll work on those as well. Look at that. We've already got some going. Let's get some water saved up here. As for housing, we'll start with just a barrack right here. We will probably move stuff around later just to help them out. And let's get our science up and ready. We'll put that up here in the industrial area. There we go. Also, for the industrial area, we will probably need... Let's get our lumber mill set up here. How about right there? And then we're going to do... Where's the power wheel? There it is. Ta-da! Let's build a bit of a storage for the berries. I've got these pit warehouses that is a mod on here that I absolutely love these things. They are just a wonderful idea. They're just a 1x2 pit that lets you put extra stuff in there than would be if, say, there wasn't. Yeah, I see that I've put my water pump on the other side of this, but that's okay. We'll make it through. Now we have got this area down here, which, as I said, was for power, and we're going to add storage to that. So storage, we're going to toss in a large industrial pile here, and you know what? I think I would like this moved. Let's pause you. We'll move you down just a little farther here. There we go. Eventually, that'll go away. All right, I should have planks here pretty soon. And look at that. I just got enough for my foresters. So, I think I would like to drop it in here. Actually, yes, I would like to drop it right about there. That should give me plenty of room to get done what I would like to get done. Maybe there. We're definitely going to have to add a little bit more storage here and there, so let's grab some medium warehouses. And we're just going to do something like this. And we'll get started here, first of all, with carrots. And then we are going to do, let's do some potatoes. And we'll do some sunflowers. And then here will end up being grilled potatoes. We're definitely going to need a grill, though. I think that starts unlocked. Yep. And since that's a production building, we'll put it over here in the industrial section. Now, you don't have a job, so let's get you out of there. And we'll get to building a road maybe down this way, and we'll try and trap some extra water in here for next time. So if we go with the dam here too. We'll put these on the edges here. Actually, I don't know if we need that one. Don't really need that one. And now we've got a couple of mods installed that gives us some extra platforms in here. So we're just going to use these platforms to give us access to this area over here. All right, so now we get to start building stairs everywhere. And the first place I want to build some stairs is down to here so that we can get to this big pool of water down here. And yeah, it's not in the resource area either, but we are going to pull from its resources for now just so we can survive. So let's do this. We're going to do this and this. And then over here, we're going to come back up. There we go. And then across here, we want to make a large pool. Let's go ahead and toss in a whole bunch of dams across here. There we go. And I'm going to set those to the very lowest priority. Work on those when nothing else needs worked on. Let's go ahead and drop in a couple of these deep water pumps. Now here, we're going to use the mod that lets me switch the directions here. There we go. That looks pretty nice. That's going to give us plenty of water. Something I almost forgot about here. Since we have sawdust on this build, we're going to need one of these incinerators. So let's get that taken care of. We'll get that a little bit higher. And that should keep us from getting our sawdust too full so we can keep getting planks. For my next scientific purchase, I think we're going to go with our basic levee, and we're going to put in here. Here we go. We're going to make this kind of a large area here for saving up water. And that'll help us get through some times when maybe it's a little bit sketchy on how much water we have. So let's put a nice big dam in there. We're going to set it again to the lowest priority. There we go. All of this can be the lowest priority. This, those. There we go. They've finished the main parts of the dam, so that should be able to hold in at least a little bit of the water on this next dry spell. That'll be nice. A little bit of extra water here and there. Plus, I went ahead and set down a couple more small tanks so that we can hopefully get those in. Start of the fourth cycle here. It looks like we're doing pretty well. We've got our farm going here, all right. Let's put in a road extension maybe this way. We will get a set of stairs to go up here and then connect the road in right over here. There we go. And down here, let's add in a couple more of the crops. We'll add in a little wheat. We don't need a ton of wheat for now. We're going to add in pumpkins. There we go. We'll add some pumpkins in over here. And we'll fill in that last space there so we have plenty of diversity in the food that we're going to get. Now that we've got our science going, we're going to go ahead and pick up the water dump for that 250 science, and we're going to surround it with the levees here. There we go. And that'll make a nice little area here for even more food for us. We'll probably put one up in the hills somewhere up here, but we'll figure that out as it goes. Even after 5 cycles, we still have an unusually low number of beavers. So we've got an extra breeding pod here, but the other thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a hauling post, and we're going to see if we can maybe get this set up right there. And we'll put one hauler in there to get things moved around. Maybe things will go a little easier. Now while we're waiting, let's toss in some lights, just for a little bit of atmosphere. These don't cost anything anyway, so we'll just toss those all around here. There we go. Tossing a nice street corner light there. Maybe a couple right in front of the entryways. About one here. We'll put one there and there. A couple here. There we go. One right across from that. And one right here. And we'll definitely put one here by this so nobody falls in the big sawdust pit right by accident. Look at that. We've got a beaver with a broken tooth. So, in our leisure/recreation area, let's toss in... We're going to need some well-being over here. Let's toss in a tooth grindstone. There we go. In fact, why don't we go ahead and toss in a nice campfire for them? Just make them feel a little bit better. I don't think we currently have a place for a rooftop terrace, so we'll come back to that. I think in this river here, I've set it up for a nice crossing way here. So we're going to go ahead and grab these. There we go. We're also going to grab the 2 while we're here. There we go. Because we'll need that, I think, to get up here. Yeah. And then we can start building the dam to hold in a whole bunch of water. Looks like we've got up to the point where we have 3 homeless beavers, and I have an idea here. We're going to take and we're going to grab the mushroom farm, because it actually houses beavers as well as produces food. So we're going to start with one of those. And we're going to make another new food source, which is excellent. And then we will we'll work from there. We have hit cycle 6, and at 11 days, it's getting to be a noticeable amount of drought that we have. However, since we started on our resource area first, we seem to have resources aplenty to go around, so I'm not too worried about it. We've expanded out a little bit with some extra inventors. We've added a second lumber mill and power wheel to help those go along, and we are doing pretty well. We still have to move some people around. It seems like every game there's always something that lags behind. Sometimes it's science, sometimes it's resources. For me, sometimes it takes the form of a lack of workers, but we're getting there. We're getting caught up. Everything is starting to go much better, so hopefully we can keep up with that. As you can see, we've got this area cleared, and we built our stairs up to the dam, so hopefully if we can get done with that, and we can get done with these, we'll have plenty of water saved up. Our mushroom house is still going. We need a couple of planks here and there is kind of what it looks like. So we'll go fetch some people and see if we can find some people to work in some of these other places. Well, we finally managed to save up enough for our large barrack. So we're going to put one of those down here. I think it'll go right about there. And we're going to toss in a road to it, of course. And then on the back, let's see. I think I would like... put in maybe... Nope, not that one. How about this one? This one? Yep. We'll come across right here. Oops, that's all right. One here, and we'll do a little bit more well-being in here. We'll get that rooftop terrace that we've been missing, and my favorite decoration piece, the shrub. There we go. We'll shrub it up real good. All shrubbed, ready to go. That's built. Looks nice. Should house some extra beavers, and we can probably remove one or two of these. We'll eventually get some more barracks. Maybe another one right here with more stuff on it. Now, one of my favorite parts of some of these mods are just finding some of the neat little things. Like this cooking tent, I absolutely love. It's just a great idea. to put various things in and get a little bit extra when you're not going to need stuff in the first place. It's a neat idea. Plus, the food gets saved into not your warehouses, but into storage barrels. So we're going to make a couple of storage barrels here, or stew. There we go. And we will get a road to them, hopefully. There we go. For now, that'll do. We'll build more later. I think the next thing we're going to open is this gear workshop so we can start getting some of the better stuff. Let's put that down, but we're going to need something a little bit more powerful. Looks like I don't quite have what I need, but we're going to set it up with a windmill. Now, that's normally a different faction, but luckily with the mods, we've got that added in. So now we just need to get the last couple of science points right there. There we go. We'll toss this right behind there. And we will set up a drivetrain. Decent stew. We are waiting on potatoes? Really? Okay. Well, we have plenty of space to toss in some more potatoes. We're going to toss in a giant field right here of potatoes. That can be taken care of by both of these farmhouses. Now that we have gears, we're going to need probably some storage for them. So let's toss in some more medium warehouses. We'll do gears in this one. Gears. Where are you, gears? Here you are. Gears. And eventually this one can be paper. Well, I think it's finally time to upgrade some of our storage for our water. So we're going to take it and go with the medium tanks. Now, again, I know this is storage, but it also is kind of like the most important thing for beavers to have to stay alive. So we're going to set up those in the living area. Beavers would like water around them anyway, so we're going to say that's good. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. I'll try and find a place in the storage if you think so, but to me, that seems logical. In fact, we might even put small storages of food all over here, because of course they're going to need food. After, of course, it's stored in here and processed up here and grown here. We've got some science, and I would like a ladder, because they are super, super useful. In fact, we are going to do this, and we are going to toss our first ladder right there. We're going to toss the next one here, hopefully. And one... For some reason, the ladders will only go too high. I don't know if that's just the way the game has it, or if that's part of the mod to make them not super ridiculously overpowered, but either way, we can always work around it. You can build various things to get those in there. Look at that. We've already got water, prioritize, and we want to obtain. We'll see if we can empty all of these out, and then we'll have some extra room in there. I think that'll be nice. We're going to go ahead and unlock this Dutch windmill, since at the moment all we have is wind power anyway. Do I have enough to get the bakery? Nope. We're going to just do that. We'll build this, and we'll set this to wheat flour. Once we get the bakery, we can put that in and start actually making some bread, and then we'll also work on the cattail stuff and start making some crackers as well. Here's the bakery. Let's put this in here. We'll put it as close to this. Put that one there. And then can we get another one in here? Yep. And then we can do maybe even another bakery. That one won't fit there. Down here. Why don't we do you there? And then we'll move you down to... yeah, here. Set you for the cattail stuff. We'll set you for cattail crackers. We could probably get another bakery or two in here. You can just be bread. Let's see what we can do on the bakery side. Here's the bakery. Put a bakery here, here. We'll do 3 bakeries there. This will be Bakery Way. This is Good Food Alley. Looks like I need another grill, too. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. I need a grill here, but I'm going to switch it to be closer to the stairs. And then I'm going to put one more, yeah, right about there. I think I can get a street through there. Yeah, I sure can. There we go. Oh, we need a street here. You can be for grilled chestnuts. You can be for grilled spatterdock. And now, once again, we'll need beavers to get all of this taken care of. We did run out of water right at the end, but it came back just in time, and I think we'll be okay. We've got everybody in the pumps getting ready to go. Plus, we have this extra layer of water this time. So hopefully we can get caught back up and it's not so bad. We did get started on the dam here, so that's at least one positive. We lost all of our chestnut trees, though. That kind of stinks. Let's see. We will just tell them to... Let's just take those out of there. There we go. We're just going to get rid of them, replant them, and hopefully we get to keep some chestnuts next time. Looks like we've got a couple of beavers sleeping outside, so let's fix that real quick. The large barrack. We'll put you... about... If I do something like this, maybe. And then we go... stairs. We'll wind around and down to those. We'll put stairs up to this. There we go. More of this. How about a little well-being here, too? How about a shrine? We'll do a couple of shrines here. There we go. And how about a double shower? You know what? Let's put 2 of them right there. Last time, since we lost a good portion of this, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to remove one of these, maybe 2 if we need to. I'm going to do... yeah, let's remove 2 of those. Oh, our well-being's up. Nice. Okay. And we'll set that to high priority right there. And we're going to put in a water dump right here so that hopefully we can keep that a little more full. Because right now it's looking a little low. It's just a little under 2 days to spare. We managed to finish our first dam, and we're going to have a decent amount of water in here to drink up. So let's go ahead and toss down at least one deep water pump. Now here, we are going to switch the... there we go. That wonderful mod that lets us switch the directions of items. Also lets us switch the directions on which way that pump is going. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And that should have us set for the next couple of droughts. This down here almost got depleted, but it had a lot of extra water to go through. It had to refill this, and then it even looks like it started refilling this with this water dump here. So it's done pretty well, and I think that is where we're going to leave it for the day, right before cycle 10. So this time we worked on this resource center. The next time I think we'll work some more in the industrial, the power. We might do a little bit of the residential, but probably these 2 zones are going to be next. And of course, ever expanding our resources as we need them. But just wanted to say, if you like this one, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you want to see all of them. But until next time, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!